This is going to blow your mind. Imagine growing a full year's worth of food in a garden smaller than your driveway. The Amish have been doing it for generations, using secrets that modern gardeners are only just rediscovering. Today, I'll show you how you can use their powerful techniques, no machines, no chemicals, just pure nature, to turn even a tiny space into a food factory. Picture a garden, not vast, but teeming with life. A vibrant tapestry of greens, reds, and yellows. Imagine the gentle hum of bees, the soft rustle of leaves in the breeze, and the earthy scent rising from the soil. This is not just any garden, but a living, breathing ecosystem, carefully tended and deeply loved. Beans climb towards the sun, their tendrils wrapping around wooden stakes. Cabbages nestle beside carrot tops, their broad leaves sheltering the soil. Tomatoes, plump and glistening, hang like jewels, promising a burst of flavor with every bite. Each plant has its place, each one thriving in harmony with its neighbors. This is the reality of an Amish garden, a testament to working with nature rather than against it. Here, the gardener is a partner, not a conqueror, and every action is guided by respect for the land. The secret to this abundance isn't complex machinery or high-tech solutions, but a deep understanding of the earth. Amish gardeners know their soil intimately, its texture, its needs, its rhythms. They use simple hand tools, relying on skill and patience rather than speed. The Amish pass down practical knowledge from one generation to the next, seeing the garden as a living system to nurture and protect. Children learn by watching and doing, absorbing lessons about patience, observation, and care. Every inch of soil is valued, every plant given its best chance to thrive. Rows are densely planted, maximizing space and minimizing weeds. Seedlings are tucked into the earth with gentle hands, each one a promise of nourishment to come. This philosophy of care and observation is something we can all learn from, no matter where we live. By paying close attention to our plants, we can respond to their needs and create a thriving garden of our own. Growing food is about more than the harvest. It's about the process, the daily rituals of watering, weeding, and watching. It's about the quiet satisfaction that comes from nurturing life and seeing it flourish under your care. The Amish garden symbolizes self-sufficiency and sustainability. It stands as a reminder that we can provide for ourselves even in small spaces by working with nature and respecting its cycles. It shows a gentler way of living, a quiet rebellion against modern disposability and waste. In every row and every harvest, there is a lesson in gratitude and mindfulness. Let us explore these simple, effective methods to create extraordinary results. By embracing simplicity, we can transform our gardens, and perhaps even our lives. Whether you have a backyard, a balcony, or just a sunny windowsill, the wisdom of the Amish garden can unlock incredible productivity. With patience, care, and a willingness to learn from nature, anyone can experience the joy and abundance of a truly simple garden. The first principle of intensive gardening is to rethink everything you know about traditional planting. Forget long, lonely rows and wide, empty paths that waste precious space. Instead, imagine your garden as a living tapestry, every inch filled with purpose and life. The Amish have mastered this art by using wide, raised beds, each no more than 4 feet across. This width is intentional. It allows you to reach the center from either side, so you never have to step on the soil, keeping it loose and healthy, free from compaction. Instead of planting in rows, plants are arranged in blocks or grids, like a checkerboard of lettuces or a patchwork quilt of greens and roots. This method is not just visually appealing, it's highly efficient. Block planting lets you fit more plants into the same area, creating a dense, living mulch. The leaves overlap, shading the soil and forming a protective canopy. This living mulch keeps the ground cool and moist, reducing the need for frequent watering. It also smothers weeds, making your garden easier to maintain and more productive. The secret to success is rich, fertile soil. When you build up your soil with compost and organic matter, your plants can grow closely together, competing less for nutrients and producing more food per square foot. This shift from traditional rows to compact blocks unlocks the true productivity of small spaces. Even a tiny backyard can become a powerhouse of abundance. Every square inch becomes an opportunity for growth, a piece of a larger puzzle where each plant supports the next, maximizing sunlight, water, and nutrients. Rethink your garden layout with manageable raised beds. Plan your space so that every bed is within easy reach and you never have to walk on your growing soil. Prepare deep, loose soil teeming with life, worms, microbes, and organic matter. Then plant your vegetables in squares or triangles, not rows, to make the most of every bit of space. Group your plants closely, following the recommended spacing for intensive gardening. This encourages strong, healthy growth and helps create that living mulch effect. You'll be amazed at how much more you can grow in the same space. Harvests become more frequent and abundant, and your garden feels alive and thriving. This change in geometry, moving from lines to patterns and blocks, is the foundation of Amish garden abundance, and it can transform your own garden too. Intensive gardening is efficient, smart, and beautiful. It saves time, conserves resources, and brings out the best in your plants. Embrace this method to maximize your garden's potential, whether you're growing food for your family or just want a more vibrant, manageable space. With a few simple changes, you can transform your garden into a lush, productive oasis, one that's not only beautiful, but also incredibly rewarding. After intensive planting, the next step to truly maximize your garden's potential is to embrace succession planting. This method is the secret behind gardens that seem to produce endlessly, season after season. As soon as one crop is harvested, another is ready to take its place. By immediately replanting, you keep your soil active and productive, ensuring that no space goes to waste. In Amish gardens, this approach is almost an art form, a continuous dance of planting, nurturing, and harvesting that keeps the garden vibrant and full of life. With careful timing, you can enjoy multiple harvests from the same patch of soil in a single year, making the most of every inch of your garden. Success with succession planting depends on thoughtful planning and precise timing. It's important to know the growth habits of your crops, as well as the unique climate and growing season in your area. Fast-maturing crops like lettuce, radishes, and spinach are ideal for this method. They can be harvested quickly, making room for the next round of planting. Try sowing small batches every 2 weeks instead of all at once. This staggered approach ensures a steady, continuous supply of fresh produce, rather than a single overwhelming harvest. You can also start young plants in trays or pots, so they're ready to transplant as soon as space opens up in your beds. This keeps your garden in constant motion. Succession planting encourages you to stay in tune with your garden's rhythm, observing changes and responding to the needs of your plants throughout the season. This constant cycle of planting and harvesting not only boosts productivity, but also benefits the soil, maintaining a thriving ecosystem below the surface. Living roots in the soil help protect its structure, prevent erosion, and support beneficial microbes that are essential for healthy plant growth. With succession planting, you can maximize your food production and improve your garden's health at the same time, reaping the rewards of a well-managed plot. It's a simple, elegant solution that transforms any garden, large or small, into a productive, year-round source of fresh food. Even a modest backyard plot can become a powerhouse of productivity, providing you with a steady harvest and a deeper connection to the land you tend. Companion planting is the art of placing plants together for mutual benefit. The Amish know which plants make good neighbors, based on sound principles. Some plants deter pests, while others attract beneficial insects. The Three Sisters method, corn, beans, and squash, is a classic example. Corn provides a trellis, beans fix nitrogen, and squash shades the soil. This creates a productive, resilient system. Planting herbs like basil near tomatoes repels pests. Marigolds deter nematodes, and nasturtiums trap aphids. Mixing flowers and herbs builds a natural defense system. Companion planting mimics natural ecosystems, resulting in stronger plants. When space is limited, go vertical. Make the most of every inch. The Amish master vertical gardening, increasing their growing area and maximizing harvests. Vining plants grow upwards, freeing up valuable ground space for other crops. Vertical growth improves air circulation, helping to prevent diseases and keep plants healthy. Supports can be simple, like sturdy poles or homemade trellises. Harvesting is easier, with fruits hanging in plain sight and within easy reach. Vertical growing creates new opportunities, boosts yield, and makes gardening more rewarding. It's efficient, productive, and much easier on your back and joints. At the heart of Amish gardening is respect for the soil. Feed the soil, not the plant, for healthy growth. Compost and natural methods maintain soil fertility. Compost kitchen scraps and garden waste for nutrient-rich material. Animal manure adds nutrients and organic matter. Crop rotation prevents disease and nutrient depletion. Cover crops protect soil and add organic matter. This approach creates a closed-loop system, enriching soil. It's about giving back to the earth for long-term fertility. ensure a fertile garden for generations to come. The Amish extend their harvest through careful preservation. Canning, drying, and root cellars store summer's bounty. Canning fills jars with tomatoes, beans, and jams. Drying preserves herbs and fruits for winter use. Root cellars store vegetables like potatoes and carrots. This planning ensures food security year-round. The gardening year is a cycle of growing and preserving. Reduce food waste and enjoy homegrown produce in every season. Connect the summer garden to the winter table. Learn these skills for a sustainable, rewarding lifestyle.